Well, here we are out at the soccer park complex here in Las Vegas, Nevada with my buddy Jay. Say hey, Jay. Hey, Jay.
Hey.
And we're out by Sam Boyd Stadium, which you can see over there in the distance is where UNLV Rebels play football at. They got a game tonight, so this place is going to be a zoo later on. But anyway, Jay and I are out here flying around. We've flown the Night Vapor. We've flown the T-28. We've flown the J3 Cub. And I've flown my T-Rex 450, of course. Gotta fly that. Gotta always fly that. And then Jay flew his Honeybee King 2 once earlier and getting ready to take it up again for another spin. So we'll see how that video goes. Jay's been practicing his turns, learning nice smooth banked aileron turns and trying to get the feel of the rudder and everything, you know, using rudder and aileron to make a turn instead of just trying to do a gradual little turn. Been flying an idle up. He's been doing good, man. There you go. Nice. That was nice, Jay. And so you don't have to complete the turn and make it a perfect side-to-side pattern, or circuit. Take it out forward, just make a half a turn and go out forward or something. But I think the biggest thing you need to work on, bud, really is elevation, man. Some altitude. Keep it up about that high while you're learning this stuff because it gives you more room to recover. And I know it's scary being up that high, but man, it'll give you so much more room to recover. If you lose it a little bit, you lose orientation or whatever, it gives you time to kick that tail around and get it back tail in so that you can recover, But if you're down low like this, and you start to get a little squirrely, man, and before you know it, you're meeting the ground, And another thing you may want to try, remember how I used to do those orange balls on my tail? You may want to try that, bud. I think I gave you one of them, didn't I? You may want to do that, man. Get a ball on that tail so that you can distinctively see where that tail's at. And then you know whether or not you need to kick the tail around or whatever the case may be. That's why I use those KBDD paddles and blades on the tail. Like on my 450, it's got the yellow ones, and then on my 500, I got the bright orange ones, and neon orange. Because you can see them, man. Like right now, you look at that tail rotor, you can't hardly see it. You can see it real faintly. And that's why I fly with white blades too, main rotor blades. There's a method to that madness, man. Nice turn, nice turn. Another nice one. That was called they call that a tail kick turn because it's like skateboarding. When you just kick the tail around like that, they kind of call that a yeah, it turns into them, yeah. Nice, very nice. Nice and smooth. Another nice smooth turn. Perfect, man. Shit, Jay, you're doing awesome, man. Get some altitude, bud. Nice. Very nice turn, man. Well, see what happened there is you kicked the rudder around. You didn't have any aileron in it. You just used all rudder there. Right there, you used all rudder. And what happens is that you spin that thing around so quick that you kind of lose orientation there for a second. Even though it's for a split second, it fucks you up, man. You know, I mean, it does me too, you know. But man, your turns are looking so much smoother. And there you go, kick the tail around now. When you got like halfway into that turn, you see how it kind of started leaning sideways and going sideways instead of finishing the turn? That's because the tail wasn't following it. Kick the tail, there you go, perfect. That's what you got to do is, there you go. Nice, exactly, man. That's what you got to do. Kick the tail. There, perfect. Now just get used to how that feels, and then that's how you got to do it every time, man. When you get used to how that feels. That was too much of a turn on the rudder. See, you got a little aggressive with the rudder. And that's why I say you want to kind of make it a combination of rudder and your aileron, both. So that when you're turning, you're actually using both of them to make that turn, you know. Nice stable hover, man. Nice landing. Smooth stuff, Jay. Good fight, man.